sound good.
Ooh, I can hear myself.
Yeah, we want to make it sound good for you.
I don't have to yell. I like it.
We try.
Yeah, I missed out on your acoustic performance. I was out doing other stuff, so
Oh, yeah.
I missed out big time.
We've only done a few so far, so.
It was great, man. It was great. Morning After with Nick and Big J live out here at day number 2 of Rock on the Range, sitting down with Johnny from Nothing More. Good to see you again, my friend. Thank you.
Good to see you too, man.
It's been a little while since you guys made it through Boise on that Lacuna Coil show, but now things are blowing up a little bit for you guys. I'm so happy, man. What's it like from your perspective?
Oh man, it's feels like a tornado just hit us because we've been doing this for such a long time, DIY for years and years, and I met the guys when I was in 7th grade. So It's been a long climb, and the last year has just been a whirlwind. So I'm trying to pinch myself and feel it all, you know.
Don't pinch it.
Okay, maybe I'll
let it go.
I'll pat myself.
There
you go.
Now, having seen you live before, I know what some of these people are in store for. And you know, when you came in, you performed acoustic for us. I was obviously a huge fan. It was awesome. And then you turn into a different person on stage, man. You the shirt comes off. It's almost like over the top with Sylvester Stallone to turn the hat around, because you turn into like a monster, like a rock monster. Like you're all ripped and you're ready to go. Like I had no idea that that's the kind of thing you're getting in for. But isn't that cool to like surprise people like that?
Yeah. There was a band that I kind of really liked growing up, and just recently, Fair to Midland was a band we really loved.
Okay.
And the same thing with that guy. You know, I'd watch him. I met him off stage, and then I watched him on stage, and it's like, where the hell did this guy come from? And so, you know, I really let the inner child in me out, and so I don't wear shoes just because, or a shirt, because when I was a kid, that's how I rolled, and that's how I feel. So I get to just really just be my child, you know, inside.
While you're in the shower, do you practice poses? Like what? No, like when you're all covered in sweat.
No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I slip too much in the shower. I use too much conditioner. It's slippery.
It's understandable. You know, but the live show is intense, and you have to see it to believe it. And you know, it's amazing. You have something special, because everybody loves talking about Nothing More. All the radio people, all those radio jerks love you guys, and that's got to be cool from a band perspective, right? To feel that kind of love from the people out there.
Oh, hell yeah! It's amazing. It's like I was saying, it's just been a long time coming, where you see all these bands around you for years and years getting signed, and you feel like we were one of those bands that a lot of labels passed on us for years, and a lot of people kind of overlooked us. So to kind of have your day in the sun it feels great.
You know, you can put a chip on your shoulder with that, and it makes you work that even much more harder. But all that experience too of having it happen gives you a different perspective than a lot of bands that might have had an easier road.
Yeah, you know, I think having a harder path for anything in life, whether it's music or just whatever, it's always something that's appreciated in hindsight. When you're going through it, you're always like, why is that band getting signed and all this, you know, support and all this help? And we've been working so hard, and you know, you can kind of fall into that woe is me mindset. But really, if you just let it make you work harder, then you get to a point down the road where it all pays off like it is now, and you, like you said, you appreciate things differently. And a lot of people, I think, if they do get things very fast and they didn't work very hard for it, they don't really appreciate it. And on the outside, it looks like it's great, but they're really not enjoying it, you know, because they don't know what it is to have it without, you know.
Right. And so as a result, something like this show, Rock on the Range, which has become huge. It's the biggest rock festival in America. I think this is your first time here. So that's got to, and this environment is just crazy. It's crazy in this media tent. It's probably crazy in the artist lounge. You know, you can really appreciate it, and that's what we love seeing when bands who have had to work their asses off to get where they are. There's nothing better than we love is to help and make that band known to people, because we know what it's like being radio guys. We had to go through a lot of bullcrap to get where we are too.
Yeah, no, well, you're doing a good thing, man.
No,
that's good.
You know, following you guys on Facebook and Twitter and stuff, I see you guys have booked some Europe dates. Exciting from your perspective to head over there for the first time?
Oh, hell yeah. I actually just went to Europe by myself to do press to set up the tour.
Okay.
We would have brought the whole band, but it was just more cost efficient for me to go, and I got to meet the people who were setting up the shows and all the press there, and it was amazing the vibe that I got from the Europeans, it was different in each territory, but it was cool. They just all really seemed to listen very intently to the record all the way through, and they had very detailed questions. Whereas, you know, I think over here, obviously not you guys or us who love music,
it's all right.
but there are
like YouTube, or
not like you guys, but there's a lot of that kind of surface level listening because we're so ADD.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed over there is I had my headphones in, I was searching on the web on my phone, I was eating a bagel, I had coffee in that same hand with the bagel, and I was walking down the street trying to cross the road, and I looked around and nobody else is doing that. They don't have the, I think, ADD mindset as much as we do, and in a way I think that kind of almost transfers to how they listen to music, because they have patience enough to really listen, and so that was really cool to kind of hear and know that when we go over there, I think it's going to be received really well.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, we are getting out of this tent to make sure that we check out your set tonight.
I haven't had the pleasure to watch you live yet.
I want him to see you. I want him to see you so bad.
Yeah.
So this is where we're going to be.
Bring a poncho.
You know, before we let you go, real quick, what's it like playing in the rain? Have you done that before?
Yeah.
Outside?
We've actually, it sucks to, first of all, it sucks. But second, we did it in this festival in New Jersey years ago. And literally a hurricane was coming in towards the coast, and it just hit that day. And there was about 50 bands on this festival.
Whoa.
We were the only band that played that show because we were the first band of the festival. And it literally, like, you could see it in the distance, like a movie, like a dark cloud of rain, just like a wall just hit us while we were playing. All of our equipment soaked, and like, I'm just glad none of us got electrocuted to death.
You should write a song called Poseidon.
That's what
ode to that.
There you go. There you go.
That's a good idea.
You're welcome.
We are looking. We are looking forward to the show today, and hopefully coming back to Boise soon, man. We'll have you anytime you want to come back.
Can't wait, man.
No problem. Nothing more here live at Rock on the Range, day number 2. It's the morning after with Nicky Big J and the X Rocks. Awesome.